We're less than 6 months to go before the start of the Winter Olympics in Sochi, and hopes are growing now that Great Britain can medal on the slopes, especially in snowboarding. Why? Well, the British snowboarder Jenny Jones has just been celebrating getting her first podium place at the World Cup in New Zealand. She won silver in the slopestyle discipline at the event, and Jenny is with us now. Morning, Jenny.
Hello.
Many congratulations. Fantastic performance
Thank you
in
very
New
much.
Zealand. How much is this a marker now ahead of Sochi? And
Yes, I mean, I'm so pleased with the result. It's so nice to feel like I've got a solid sort of finish under my belt, and then, yeah, it's only a few months away now, so I have to wait and see if I get selected.
I don't want to put any pressure on, but of course, you've done it. You've been there, got the T-shirt, got gold at the X Games, but how different would an Olympic medal be?
Yeah, I've been, obviously, my aim has always been the X Games. That's been like the pinnacle for us in slopestyle, and now that, you know, it's never actually been an option to go to the Olympics, so I'm so excited.
And have you set any targets as yet, or are you just thinking, well, you'll get there and see
Yeah, I think my target is to get there. I think you should one step at a time, isn't it?
And all the more remarkable, really, when you think that Great Britain, this country, doesn't really have any natural snowboarding slopes, do they?
In Scotland they do, but
yeah, it's quite seasonal, though, isn't
yeah,
it?
most of the time it's just
And
indoor.
you started by literally going along to your Bristol dry slope and having a free lesson.
Yep, exactly that.
That was extraordinary. At what age did you start then?
I didn't actually get into it until I was 17. Yeah.
Wow.
Is that quite late as a snowboarder?
Yeah, it is now, especially now. Like, a lot of the youngsters will be doing riding the snow domes and things from when they were small, but that just wasn't there when I was starting. So it wasn't until I went and worked as a chalet maid
Oh, really?
that I really learnt. Yeah, really learnt to snowboard.
And were you good at other sports before that? Did you have natural balance anyway? I think we're just seeing some of your tricks. Incredible.
Oh yeah, yeah. I did a lot of gymnastics and athletics, which I'm sure helped, like with spatial awareness and things.
Oh, just extraordinary. When you're doing that, how much pain do you have to go through? How many falls do you have to take when practising that?
Yeah, I've definitely had some falls. I've had a few breaks.
Talk us through. Have you got a sort of injury hit list? How much metal is in your system?
I've got 2 6-inch metal plates in my left arm. Chipped this, had surgery on this, broken here, but it is quite normal to have that in snowboarding, so, you know, I think it's common. It's not only me that has
And
that.
you know those really big, you know, we saw those really big jumps you're doing, those leaps.
You would like,
do you
can
know?
come and try it.
Do you get a sense in the middle of it whether you're going to land okay? Do you ever have a horrible feeling that it's going wrong?
Yes.
Mid-jump?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, especially if you catch your edge on the takeoff, because then you're...
So it is all on the takeoff, really, I guess.
Yeah, so then you're sort of upside down and you're like, oh gosh, this is going to hurt.
And when you do the flips and the turns, do you practice over a trampoline or anything first?
Yeah, you can do. I like going on the trampoline a little bit, but the rest of the team, like Billy, Morgan and those guys, they're brilliant on the trampolines. Yeah.
Well, you mentioned Billy, and it could actually be, I don't want to put any pressure on, but Britain's best ever Winter Olympics, couldn't it? It's real high hopes. I think it hasn't
No pressure.
The last time Great Britain got more than 2 medals was in 1936, so we're desperate for some success, aren't we?
Yeah, well, fingers crossed. I mean, everyone's going to give it a go, and yeah, we've got Billy, we've also got James Woodsey in skiing.
On a completely different note, there was a piece out last week, wasn't there, about how many men of a certain age are starting to snowboard?
Really?
Yes,
middle-aged men.
50-year-olds.
No
Is that something you'd advise? I mean, you love it.
Well, I got my folks to try it when they were...
Oh, really?
Yeah, they weren't... I think they were about in their 50s as well before they tried. So, yeah, they should give it a go. I mean, it's just fun, isn't it? Rather than plodding away, maybe doing some sort of running or, I don't know, that might not be your kind of thing. This is really exciting.
It's cool, isn't it? Snowboarding is cool.
We
You've
are
got to
going to
wear
have
the
a little
right kit.
session. Yeah, we are going to have a session. When we were talking beforehand, apparently, you can come.
Oh.
I think, and Louise.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Come on,
One of these new, you know, big snow domes that have made such a difference in this country and getting people into the sport.
Okay.
You put me off that.
You're like,
when you talked about the plates.
Thank
Talking about the plates, you put me off a little bit.
Jenny, lovely to meet you. Good luck if we don't see you before. So
Yeah,
well done.
thank you.
Yeah, fantastic.
Thanks, Mike.
Coming in.